Here. Over there more. All right. Hey, how you doing, man? I'm just trying to get this other stuff set up over on this other side here. Having a little troubles, but I'm getting ready to start it right now. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to today's episode of Secret Significance. Happy Thanksgiving. And my name is Logan Lilly, and I'm just so grateful to be here with you guys to be discussing some of these secret significances. Today's episode is titled "The Stars Are Ours." The stars are ours, which means they're for us, which means that we can use them as the Bible tells us, as Jesus tells us, as the book of Job tells us. So I wanted to delve in with you guys into the book of Job, chapter 38, verse 31 today. We could do that. I'm already here, but I'll give you guys a second. Chapter 38, verse 31. Okay, so what it pertains to in Job chapter 38, verse 31, it's talking about the Pleiades and Orion. I'm just going to read it. So what it says here in Job chapter 38, verse 31, it says, "Canst thou bind the sweet influences of the Pleiades, or loose the bands of Orion? Canst thou bring forth Mazzaroth in his season? Or canst thou guide Arcturus and his sons? Knowest thou the ordinances of heaven? Canst thou set dominion thereof over earth?" It's a very interesting couple of verses here, and we have to break it down. We've got to step into some of these words here. So, can thou bind the sweet influences of the Pleiades? What's the Pleiades? Well, the Pleiades is a constellation called the Seven Sisters. It's a star cluster in the constellation Taurus. And just recently on the 10th of October and the 6th of November, the moon had passed by them. And then can we loose the bands of Orion? Well, we know Orion's belt. That's a pretty easy one to understand. So what about Mazzaroth, though? He says, canst thou bring forth Mazzaroth in his season? And if you just look up right now on your phone, Mazzaroth, it'll tell you it's a biblical definition for the zodiac. The Mazzaroth is a biblical definition for the zodiac. That's pretty amazing stuff. And there's even more. And then after he asks, can we bring forth Mazzaroth? He says, can we guide Arcturus with his sons? What's Arcturus? Arcturus is a red giant star in the constellation of Bootes. Arcturus is a red giant star in the constellation of Bootes. Isn't this amazing? I'm going to run through this one more time. Job chapter 38, verse 31. Canst thou bind the sweet influences of the Pleiades, the star cluster called the Seven Sisters? Or can we loose the bands of Orion, Orion's belt, another star cluster? Or can we bring forth Mazzaroth, the biblical zodiac, in his season? Or can we guide Arcturus and his sons, meaning a red giant star in its moons? Do you understand that Job is one of the oldest books in the Bible? It's written in the time of Abraham or even before that. So there has to be some heavy significance here, maybe something more than just words for you guys, for me as well. And then I'm just going to repeat what he says in verse 33. Knowest thou the ordinances of heaven? Canst thou set dominion thereof in the earth? And just so we understand the context, Job is sitting around the fire with his quote-unquote friends, telling him to still continue to rejoice and be glad, be in a state of gladness. But Job is like, you can't control the influences of the stars. to change the state of what I'm in. God and the universe, God and Satan agreed that they were going to do this to me, and this is the state that I'm in. And the state that I'm in might not be fit for a human life. That's what Job is saying. It's not a ridiculous thing. And he's asking us, can we bring forth the zodiac and influence